So the students walk in, where there's chairs, they can sit. Where there is an X, they cannot sit. So at each station now, they will have their own microscope, their own supplies, what they need for this specific lab. They have their own sink. Nothing goes in the drawers, nothing goes in the cabinets. Everything remains on the table. So it's set up exactly the same over here. So we have 2 students over here, 1 student on this side, 2 on this side, and then another one over there. We have our lovely sanitized microscopes ready for the next class. So after this class is done, all of their equipment and everything will go on a cart. That cart will then, everything on it will get sanitized, and then it'll repopulate this cart over here. So the TAs can set up for the next lab in between. And then when that lab's done, it just circles back out. So it's just a constant rotation of new supplies and sanitized supplies. We're not using the paper towels, the dispensers. They still have to wash their hands, but the towels will be just provided by the sink. They have gloves over here, so it's easier to get these out than the little glove boxes. So then they don't have to, fiddle around too much trying to get their gloves. So yeah, so the lab looks a lot different, a lot less stuff around. And then it's ready to go for tomorrow morning at bright and early. 8:35 are the first students. And here's the seating charts that I got to do for all of the different classes. And then you can see they need to find their seat. They have stations. And so we'll have them find their seat, and then tomorrow they can write their preferred name and their pronouns on this side. And then I'll laminate them, and that way we can have them out every lab period with the name they want to use. Sometimes it's not the same name as on the registration. No lab coats to share this semester, so we have an order for some lab coats. Each student will have their own lab coat that'll be put into a plastic bag, and then they'll use it every time they come in and for the whole semester, rather than, we usually just have a bunch of lab coats that they come in and they put on and then they take off and then they put back, and that just sounded like a really bad idea, so we didn't do that.